Hello guys and welcome back to Makeup FOMO. Today we are doing a first impression video. It's not like a full face because I don't have enough new stuff for that, but we are doing a first impression based on some of the items I showed in my Ulta haul that went up before this. I don't know exactly when, but my Ulta haul, But my Ulta haul is already posted. I will put it up here in the cards in case you want to see that first, to see everything that I hauled. But I'm going to try out some of the products that I recently got, and I'm super excited because I haven't even like swatched or done anything with these products. I've been like dying to play with them, but I wanted to save them for this video. So if you guys want to see me try out a bunch of new products on my face, then let's just go ahead and get started. So just try to disregard my hair for the first part of this video. I'm going to finish it eventually once I'm done getting ready, but it's just like half dry right now, so it's looking a little crazy, but we're gonna take care of that later. So as you can probably tell, I have my face already done, so like my foundation, concealer, powder, and my brows, because I don't have anything brand new to use for that, but most of the rest of my face I do have new stuff for, so I'm super excited. Like I said, all of this was hauled previously, so that is linked down below as well as in the card before. If you guys want to watch that first, I definitely suggest doing that. But the first thing that I want to test out is this Makeup Revolution bronze palette. I had mentioned in that haul video that I'm a little apprehensive that this is going to be too light for me right now, just because I'm quite tan, and this doesn't have like a shade. Like, it doesn't say light or medium or anything, so I'm not sure if it's going to work. So this is what the bronzer palette looks like. It honestly looks almost as though these are like setting powders or under eye powders, because those are like really light, as you can see, and then it gets a little bit deeper over here, and then these are baked, so I don't know if those are going to be really shimmery. Let me do a couple swatches. So this is the darker, well, besides this one, I just wanted to see what that one was like, but these are like the darkest shades in the palette, and like, as you can tell, they're not very dark. This one's just super orange. Alright, so I'm just going to take this shade right here. I really don't know how that's gonna work, but let's try it. That's basically orange. Uh-oh. That's really orange. I mean, it's blending okay, so it's kind of like, almost like blending away, but yeah, I don't know about this shade. I'm just gonna try the shade right above it. Right here, these don't have names, because it looks like it might work. It's a little bit cooler toned. That one's better, but I don't know. Let me try to top this one with that one and see if I can like fix this side. Alright, so I'm going to use that second top shade there and do the other side with that. And then I think just for fun, I want to try this like shimmery, slightly darker bronzer, and I'm just going to put it on top. We're just kind of playing here, and I want to see if that, I don't know if I'm seeing much of a difference. It's not, I guess it's adding a little bit of a sheen because it is like one of the baked ones, but I don't know if it has much pigment because I don't think it's really doing much. I don't really think that this is for me. But let's move on to blush. So this I actually have pretty high hopes for. This is the blush palette by Makeup Revolution in the shade Sugar and Spice. I got two. I also got the one in Hot Spice, but I know that one is like very, very popular, so I wanted to try the one that I'm not so sure about. So this is what this one looks like, and these are all like right up my alley. I think on camera like these four almost look literally identical, and honestly like they are very, very, very similar. I'm not sure why they couldn't have done something like a little bit with more variety. Like this one's slightly more peachy, that one's slightly lighter, this is more cool toned, like, but they're all very similar. So here are some swatches. I just did the top four and then the bottom four, and actually do look more different than I thought they were swatched. These just look pretty similar. This one's very, very light, but I do like this one. So I think the shade that I want to try is this one. It's like not as hot pink as this one. It's a little bit more peachy toned, and that is what I'm into. So let's try that one. Plus, since I don't know what I'm doing with the eyes, I don't want to go like ham and use like a hot pink. So it's not like super pigmented, but it definitely has color to it. It's looking a little bit stronger on camera than it looks in my mirror, but I like the color a lot. It's like a very soft peachy pink, which is also like such a great shade for summer. So I did my brush in about 3 or 4 times. I might just wear my blush a little heavier than most people do, but I want you to be able to see it. So I did have to build it up. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep playing around with this. These are definitely like the kinds of shades, like these hot pinks. I do wear these a lot, like kind of on an everyday basis, not very intense, but I do like a wash of like a really hot pink, especially these cool toned ones. So I'm definitely gonna keep playing with this. So I can definitely let y'all know once I continue using this, but I definitely like it better than the bronzer palette for sure. So this is what I was the most like hesitant about, but also very curious about in my haul. And it's the Essence Pure Nude, but this is the Spacelighter. I think it looks like almost identical. I don't have it near me. I think this looks packaging wise almost identical to the original Pure Nude highlighter, but this is the Spacelighter. And it's just, it looks white. It's called Be My Spacelight. But this is, I swatched it, I think I swatched it in the haul video, and it's one of those shades that looks white, but it's actually like a pinkish, like has like a pink shift to it, kind of like, I think there's a shade, is it in the Subculture palette? You know what I'm talking about, that has, it looks white, but then it's really not. So I'm a little apprehensive, but I kind of like playing with fun highlighters if they're not like too out there and too bold. So I'm gonna try this out, and I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm very excited to try it. I'm not sure if it's showing up super strong on camera, but it's definitely got like a purple, like pink shift to it, and I can't decide if I hate it. Yeah, I don't think that this works. I mean, it's pretty. It's definitely glowy, but I think like when you look at me, it's very clear, like purple, highlight, blush, bronzer. Like I think it doesn't blend, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I kind of was hoping and thinking it'd be more like a subtle kind of pinkish purple, you know, like I don't know, not like a rose gold, but you know what I mean, kind of like a slight pink undertone, but this is like straight up purple. So I don't think this one's gonna work for me. Okay, so yeah, I think this is gonna have to be a pass. I'm just really not crazy about how that looks, but we'll keep it moving to the most exciting part of this video and of my haul, and that is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette, which I have been eyeing this for ever and ever and ever, and so I finally picked it up, and I am so freaking excited. I'm just so excited. This is what it looks like. I have been dying to use this. I have not even touched it since my haul. So let's zoom in and do the eyes. I think we just need to take a moment for the packaging of this. Like, oh, it's so pretty. And then even just the part like with the eyeshadows. I just love it so much.
Oh shit, babe, someone just got arrested in the parking lot.
What? So there's some drama going on outside the apartment. So good start to the weekend. So anyway, I don't want this video to be super long, even though it probably already is, and obviously this isn't really like a tutorial. I'm just kind of trying these things out, so I'm just gonna kind of breeze through this. But I'm gonna start with the shade Vanilla Cream, just to set my lid like I always do. That definitely has nice pigmentation. I don't exactly know what I want to do, but I think I want to use like the fun colors down there. But I think just to start off with, in the crease, I'm going to use the shade Caramel right here, which is like the second darkest shade after Vanilla Cream. It's definitely a warm toned brown, and I'm just going to sweep this through the crease as the transition.
Good job, ass, for getting yourself arrested.
So that shade is really nice. I like that a lot. It's the perfect like tone for the transition. I think that's really pretty. So what do I want to do next? I think let's just do this purple thing. Let's just do this purple thing. So this shade down here is called Double Shot, and I'm gonna use like a little bit more of a dense fluffy brush and start just to put that on like the outer corner. I'm not sure. Wow. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I love that. And just so y'all know, there's literally almost no kick up in these pans, like at all. So these are well pressed, which I love. So that purple color is gorgeous. Like, I'm already obsessed with that. I think for the lid, I want to try the shade Espresso right here, which looks like it's kind of got like a greenish, goldish kind of shift. So I'm just curious about it. So I'm going to try packing that on the lid and see what that does. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's definitely not as like, I thought it was just going to be kind of like a really shimmery green-ish, goldish shade, but it's definitely got those undertones, but it's not quite as like, I don't want to say pigmented, but it just doesn't have as much of a colored base. It's honestly more of just like a really shimmery, like almost like a top coat, I feel like. But it's pretty, I like it a lot. I'm just curious to see if this applies any differently with my finger, so I'm just gonna try that and see. But I honestly think it's fantastic on its own. Like, I think the brush and my finger applied it pretty much the same. It would probably be maybe even more intense if you got it wet, but I think just this pure pigment alone is pretty nice. And then I think last, I just want to deepen the crease a tiny bit more. So I want to use the shade Pumpkin Spice. I also, as you guys probably know, I've mentioned this a few times, I really like mixing like purple and orange. So I think this is going to make a really cool contrast. I'm just going to blend it right above the purple and then drag it kind of in towards the inner corner a little bit more. And honestly, everything is blending really well. Like that purple shade, they're all just like made for each other. Okay, and then lastly for our highlight, I'm gonna grab the shade Macchiato right here and use that on my brow bone and my inner corner. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh, imagine this. I think this would be an awesome face highlight. Do you see, like, wow. That's glowy. This is gonna be a really pretty just like lid shade too if you wanna just have a really like bright pop on your lid. It's pretty simple. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for the shadows. I have never tried anything from Dominique Cosmetics, and I love the pigmentation and the blendability, and I just also love like the combination of shades in this palette. Like, yeah, it's a lot of warm tones, which we've seen before, but the pops of color and these shimmer shades are actually really, really stunning. And I feel like I really like how this look came out, especially purple and orange. Like, I always love any look I do with purple and orange. So I don't have a new mascara or eyeliner or anything, so I'm just going to go do that really quick, and then we will come back to do the lips. Okay, so I just threw on some mascara. That's pretty much all, and then I tight lined, so nothing too crazy. I really need to do something with this hair. That is next. But I want to just throw on my lip. So the only new like lip product that I had was from my Sephora birthday little thing, and it's the Bite Beauty little set. And it has a matte cream lip crayon and a Amuse Bouche lipstick. I don't know what these colors are like though, or like if they're gonna go, but we can just try them. So this is the color of the little mini lipstick, which is a little deeper than what I'm going for, but definitely super pretty. And then this is the shade of the lip crayon, which is actually definitely up my alley. So I think this is the shade I want to try. I'm not sure. I did purple, so I don't know if it's gonna go, but let's try it. I have not tried anything from Bite Beauty before, like ever. So I'm very, ooh. I don't want this to be super, super bold, so I think I'm just going to rub it in with my finger. Okay, oh, what shade is this in? I guess I should tell y'all. That's in the shade Glace, and this little guy is in the shade Chai. So this is the color. It's just a kind of an everyday, like mauve-y, definitely like a cooler toned pinkish shade. It actually looks quite good. I'm not sure that it goes, especially with the fact that I'm wearing like a red dress and then I have like this purple eyeshadow. So I'm not sure if it goes with the look, but it feels really nice. It's very lightweight, definitely matte. I honestly can't even feel it on my lips, which is nice. And it has a smell that I can still smell, which is kind of like a waxy smell that I'm not that crazy about, but it feels really good. I think I'm just gonna go do my hair really quick and get myself together. Oh my gosh, what is... I'll be back. Okay, so I am back and I actually curled my hair a little bit, and I actually changed out my lip color because I'm going somewhere and I didn't really feel like that lip really went, so I just threw on a nude because you can never go wrong with a nude. But I just wanted to wrap up the video, give my final thoughts. I think both of these are passes just because this just is gonna be hard to work with, or it's just not gonna work at all. And this, like, it really doesn't look bad, but I just don't see myself getting a ton of use out of it. So I think these are both passes, but everything else I think was a hit. I mean, I didn't use everything in this little bite set yet, but I like the lip that I had on. I think it is a really pretty color. It just didn't work. And this also came with little samples of some of their lip treatments, so I'm super excited to try those out. I also definitely need to continue using this blush palette, but I just love all of the shades in here, so I definitely know I'm going to get a ton of use out of it. And lastly, of course, we have the Dominique Cosmetics palette, which I am in love with. I absolutely fell in love with it while I was using it. I love the look that I came up with, and I definitely think I could come up with like a ton of more looks that are both wearable, but also with those colors, like I think I could do something really fun too. So overall, that palette is amazing. Quality's awesome. Like, everything about it I just love. So that is going to be everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I'll catch you guys in our next video. Bye guys.